everyone, I've just been down here kayaking in this nice waterway behind me with my great mate Paul. You may have seen a video that I made a couple of weeks ago called Redfin Fishing in Black Water, or Fishing for Redfin Perch in Black Water or something. That was here. 2 weeks later I've come back with Paul. We've taken the SafariH20 kayaks out, and guess what? We never caught a fish. So Paul says that we need to make a video, so we've got to talk about something else. What can we talk about?
Fishing stuff probably.
I reckon we should talk about Australia, because it's Australia Day today, isn't it?
True.
Happy Australia Day, everybody. By the time you see this video, it's probably not going to be Australia Day anymore. But it is Australia Day. What does it mean to you to be an Australian? To me, Australians are the most kindest, compassionate, sharing people, willing to help each other out, enjoy a beer in the pub, and just be great, down-to-earth people. That's what Australians are. They're not people that get a belly full of piss and then punch on in the pub in the nightclubs and stab each other and cause violence. That's not Australian. Australian is being down to earth. It's all about being caring. It's all about helping each other out, being generous. And one of my favourite things to do is a random act of kindness. Now today, I'm going to be able to do that random act of kindness, and with the full support and the blessing from SafariH20, Paul, you can keep this kayak. That's yours forever.
Thank you.
That is from SafariH20, mate. You're a bloody champion. I'm going to tell you the story, folks. A guy contacted me last week, Paul, and he says, "Hey Robbie, have you still got your old blue kayak?" And I said, "Yeah, I have." He said, "Well, do you want to sell it?" And I said, "Well, I'll ring SafariH20 because they give me the boat to use, but it's still their kayak." So I rang them up. I spoke to the boss up there, Robin, and I said, "Some guy wants to buy me SafariH20, Robin. How much do you want me to get for it? I'll run the money up to you." And he says, "Well, do you know a young bloke that'd like a kayak? A young bloke that, you know a lot of young people, do you know any that would benefit from a kayak?" And I said, "I know one young fella. He's a terrific young bloke. He loves fishing. He's always polite. He's always friendly. And I reckon he would love this kayak." And I thought of you, Paul. So I spoke to your mum. Your mum knows all about this, you know. I had her blessing before you even asked her. And I've decided to I think you'd be the right person for the boat.
Yeah.
Do you like it?
Yes, I love it a lot.
Did you enjoy paddling?
Yeah.
So we've got to say thanks to SafariH20. Thank you very much, SafariH20, for allowing me to do this, because I love a random act of kindness, and to have that random act of kindness backed by a wonderful company like SafariH20 is just amazing. And I tell you now, because you're one of the first 20 callers, we've got more.
Oh God.
These people don't know that they're a part of this random act of kindness, but I'm just making them. Will that fit?
It should. What is it?
It doesn't fit me, it's a bit small, it's never been worn.
It's a deeper fish finder.
It's a deeper fishing shirt.
That's so good.
It's a proper fishing shirt, Paul.
Yeah.
We've got a Strike Tiger
I'll put that on
sticker.
the wall.
See, I told you I was going to be able to find something to talk about, didn't I? You didn't think I could talk enough crap to make a video, did you?
Probably not.
So we've got a Wilson Slickback. Thanks very much to the guys at Wilson Fishing. You've got a Wilson Slickback.
Thanks, Robbie.
We've got a Xerac prawn. What you do with that, you lower it next to a log, you just work it up and down like that, and the Murray cod will climb all over it. That's with compliments of Wilson Fishing as well. Wilson Fishing are a great mob. I've got a little blade. That was a guy up in Albury was distributing them a few years ago. I'm not sure whether he still got them. They are great on yellow belly and redfin in bigger waterways like Lake Keene, because I cast them all. We've got a Bassman Yellowman spinnerbait. Great for yellow belly, and they catch cod. They're a great cod spinnerbait as well. Your tackle boxes never look so healthy, Paul. We've got a Strike Tiger micro spoon. I'm loving this. I couldn't wait to get off the water. Normally you can't get me off, but I knew I was going to be doing this.
I didn't really want to leave. But...
And with great thanks to Strike Tiger, we've also got some Strike Tiger olive pepper nymphs and some Strike Tiger Stealth Pro nymphs from the Pro Series range. So there you go, Paul.
Thanks, Robbie.
You've scored a new boat and a tackle box full of gear, and I hope you enjoy it.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, you've got to do one thing for me when you get home.
Yeah.
You've got to go and give your mum a great big hug, because she was kind enough to let me...
I'm going to make her dinner.
You're going to make her dinner?
Yep.
She was kind enough to let me... I wouldn't want my kids just wandering out the bush with some great big fat guy with tattoos and a beard. So she was very, very kind of her to let me bring you out and do this. So thank you very much, Anita. Thank you, Strike Tiger. Thank you, Bassman. Thank you, Wilson Fishing. Thank you, Deeper. And thank you, SafariH20. That's what Australia's all about, folks. Giving, kindness, sharing, and everyone's got a smile on their face. Happy Australia Day. did we go, Paul?
Good.
You didn't see that coming, did you? Your mum knew all about this.